Hey, Shalom Akim, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, Kwakadash, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Mr. Ruel and the Akim out there on the highways and byways, preaching the gospel of Yahushai, sincerity and truth, diligence of mind. There's been a Nasha DC Camp put a little installment, alright, to defy the hopeful elect. So you can see you got the Torah, the Holy Scriptures on the screen. It's just an image of it, all right? So you just got to understand the value of your words as you're doing the will of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, all right? You got to learn how to maintain the appropriate balance when it comes to doing the will of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. You don't want to get carried away in your speech. So that's why it's important to value the words of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, and also understand that you gotta learn how to communicate briefly. All right. So I get a quick precept here. It's gonna be from the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 14, and it says, "Use not many words in the multitude of elders, and make not much babbling when thou prayest." All right. So you gotta get straight to the point. That's what it's about. When you're doing the will of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, you know exactly what you need to do, when to do it, and how to do it, and how long it's going to take you. But other than that, just don't worry about the extra stuff. Just get down to what needs to be done. Whatever has to be said will be said, and you talk about the rest another time, all right? Because the other things that need to be addressed. Because that's a beautiful thing when it comes to the will of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. The Spirit will always guide you to speak on certain things that are very important for that moment, okay? And then another precept is going to be from the book of Sirach, chapter 20, verse 6, because your words are very important, all right? So you got to take them seriously, So whatever you learn from the scriptures, you got to apply that at work, all right? How to be brief and not to throw your valuable time away, or having an idle chatter, all right? So this book of Sirach, chapter 20, verse 6 says, "Some man holdeth his tongue because he had not to answer, and some keep silence, knowing his time." So eventually the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai will always open up a opportunity for you to have your little 2 cents in there, all right? Because you don't want to be like these babblers out there, okay? And then verse 7 says, "A wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity, but a babbler and a fool will regard no time." All right, so you just gotta know exactly, what you're getting yourself into when it comes to serve the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. You gotta learn how to hold your ground. It's not everything that comes to mind that you have to utter. All right, that's why the Lord cautioned the disciples as per the doctrines of the Pharisees. You gotta learn how to be spiritual. Okay, you can't be carnally minded. All right, and then it's a beautiful thing, man. You understand that you have to be silent. It's not gonna be something that makes you comfortable, but as long as you accept that's the will of the Lord for you to maintain your silence, I mean, you should have no problem with that. All right, because at the end of the day, the Lord Abba Shema Shai, it's like what Yahushai said. When they bring you before the council of the judges, you shouldn't meditate on what you're gonna say. The Lord Yahweh Shema shall tell you what needs to be said there and then. Alright, it's not as if you're gonna prepare a speech. Alright. And then you look at the book of Sirach, chapter 30, 32, verses start from verse 7. So it says, "Speak, young man, if there be need of thee." All right. So you should speak based on necessity. All right. If it's nothing that has to do with you, keep it moving. Okay. And yet scarcely when thou art twice asked. All right. Just like Yahushua had to deal with the folks that always wanted to trap him up in his words. You should always have that same mindset, because folks know how to be talebearers on the job. All right. Even in camps too. So you just gotta learn how to hold your peace. You know, it's not as if you have a grudge against brothers in other camps or brothers within the camp. It's just that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah is just gonna seal your lips, okay? And then verse 8 says, "Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue." All right. So there's a time to speak. There's a time to be silent. Or it's not every time that you know something that you're gonna have the floor to say it, because the Lord Shai is gonna hold that situation, away from you, so you don't make a fool of yourself. Just because you know something doesn't mean that you have to say it. All right, so you have to let the Lord, take care of that for you. And then verse 9 says, "If thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them." Folks get excited when they see, all these so-called rulers of this world. They want to express their excitement. They want to take selfies and all that. They want to utter all their heart's desire. But when you deal with the Lord's word, for quite amount of time, you get to understand that you just don't get overexcited. You just have to recognize the gravity of the situation. Right? You gotta know how to cherish every moment that you're among Akim. You can't just be throwing words around like that. All right, because Israelites, all right, so you need to learn how to judge your matter properly. All right, and when ancient men are in place, use not many words. All right, because they got other important things to talk about. So you can't be there just messing up the whole environment, messing up the whole atmosphere. So just learn to you know fall back, take the low position and learn. All right, that's exactly what the man is all about. Men need to learn how to operate as men. All right, as a man of the Lord. And the final precept will be from the book of Colossians. Colossians chapter 4, verses 5 and 6. And it says, "Walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time." All right, redeeming the time. Yeah, because it's not every time that you gotta understand the days and times we're living in, man. The situation that you find yourself. All right, you can't cast your pearls before the swine. All right, so you gotta learn how to assess the matter based on the words of the Lord Yahweh Shem El Shai. All right, you don't get carried away by the situation around you. Okay, let your speech be always with grace. All right, I mean with favor. All right, with understanding, with wisdom, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how you ought to answer every man. All right, because everyone is different. What you tell one person is going to be different than how you tell the other person. As long as it's the truth, just keep it short. You can't tell everybody, the details. That's why the scripture, you have Yahushua always had a small circle. He expounded certain things to his disciples, but for other people, he did not. All right, so he spoke to the people in parables. All right, but for his disciples, he was clear with them. So you gotta know how to answer people, based on their status. All right, so you just gotta pray, Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, and gives you that type of mindset that the Lord Yahweh Shai has. All right, so that way you just don't throw everybody into the same category and think they're on the same level. That the Lord, the Lord has displayed, you know, for examples in the scriptures about folks that were foolish. Okay, so that's the point that I came. I didn't want to say much. Just want to get straight to the point, and that's it right there. I can hope you be edified, and that pray Lord Yabashima shall continue to sharpen your mind to understand the value of your words. Shalom.